Are you eating better, working out, and still not seeing the scale move? You're not broken, but your plan probably has holes in it. So this video is about why you're stuck. Can't lose the fat, can't lose the weight, and the 7 reasons why you're stuck and how to fix it. So we're going to jump right into it. This is not going to be a lot of fluff. These are going to be actionable steps that you can take right now to losing that weight and cutting your fat overall. Number 1, you're eating more than you think. A lot of us consume food in general and don't realize the amount of calories that we are consuming. Things like liquids, snacks, sweets, those cravings late night, all of those calories add up to your overall calorie consumption and have a huge impact on how much you're able to burn that fat throughout the day, or to burn those calories throughout the day. We don't realize things like orange juice, apple juice, different fruit juices and drinks are calories, and a lot of times we're only counting or tracking the calories that we consume in food and not counting those calories that we consume in drink. If you're a Starbucks head, or you're a donuts, you're a Dunkin' Donuts person where you're getting those sugary, those coffee drinks that have extra calories in them. If you're not counting those in your total calories overall, some of those drinks are 150, 200, sometimes 300 calories that you're consuming that's not being accounted for in your overall daily intake. And so because of this, most people underestimate how much they're actually taking in. What I always tell my athletes and my clients is that what you don't track, you don't change. And so if you're not tracking how many calories you're consuming, it's a high probability that you're consuming too much. Number 2, you're not eating enough protein. Protein helps with fullness, muscle retention, and recovery. And so if you're not consuming enough protein, which is one of the most important macronutrients that a lot of adults over 35 are not prioritizing on their plate. A lot of us over 35, like myself, on your plate, you might have a lot of carbs, a lot of rice, a lot of veggies, but you're not getting enough protein. And so if you're not consuming enough protein, you are actually encouraging your body to store more fat. The other thing about this is that adults over 35 need to protect their muscle while reducing their fat. And so sometimes you'll start going into a caloric deficit, and because you're not consuming enough protein, you end up metabolizing your muscle. As we age, we start to lose muscle every year. So we want to make sure that we're getting enough protein to protect our muscle while we're burning fat. Number 3, your workouts are random. Simply, doing random workouts creates random results. So if your workouts aren't structured, if your workouts aren't towards a goal, if your workouts don't have progressive overload in them, your results are going to be random. So just showing up to the gym, throwing some weight around, hopping on the treadmill without being consistent and having an actual purpose for showing up, you're going to be getting random results, which means that you're not going to be able to tell what is working to help you to get the result that you're looking for. You need a structured plan with progression, meaning that every time you work out, it's building on what you did the last time. Number 4, you're relying too much on cardio. Now, cardio helps, but strength training changes body composition. And when it comes to fat loss, body composition is what you need to be addressing. What am I doing to build more muscle that helps to burn more fat? If we're just doing cardio, you are not getting the body composition changes that you need long-term to burn fat. Muscle helps the body look leaner, stronger, and tighter, or as we say, fitter. So if you're looking for that type of a change, you need to be incorporating strength training over just doing cardio over and over and over again. Number 5, you're not moving enough outside of your workouts. A 45-minute workout once a day does not overcome sitting for the remaining 16 hours of the day, or the remaining 15 hours and 15 minutes that you're sitting. You have to be doing more movement outside of just the 45-minute workout or so that you're doing in the gym. Walking and steps do actually matter. You should be getting up. You should be moving if you have a desk job. You should take a lap around the house if you're working from home. You should take a lap around the cul-de-sac if you're working from home, because all of these steps add up to you burning calories throughout the day and will only help you in burning that fat. Number 6, Your sleep is hurting your hunger and your cravings. Poor sleep increases cravings and hurts your discipline. All of us can talk about that 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock crash. And during that time, you don't feel like doing anything. You don't feel disciplined. You don't feel motivated to do the work at hand. And so if you're not getting enough sleep at night, you're actually increasing your body's desire to not move because you're not getting enough recovery in sleep. Recovery affects fat loss. So if you're not getting enough recovery, it affects your body's ability to burn the fat. When you're not getting enough recovery, you're not getting enough rest, you increase your cortisol hormone, or your cortisol hormone, which is actually the hormone that causes your body to store fat. So if you're not getting enough rest, if you're not prioritizing sleep, making sure you're getting somewhere between 6 to 8 hours of sleep a night, you're actually making it more difficult for your body to burn fat. Number 7, you quit too early. It takes time to burn fat. It takes time to build muscle. It takes time to go through the proper transformation and the composition changes in your body. Many people stop after 2 to 3 weeks because the scale is slow. And because you've been working out for 2 weeks, you've been working out for 3 weeks, and it doesn't look like the scale's moving, you quit. This is something I always tell my clients. You did not get to where you're at overnight. This took weeks, this took months, this took years to get to whatever shape you're in right now. And so if you want to change that, it's going to take consistent effort over time. Real transformation needs consistency. So here are 3 steps that you can take right now that I want you to start tracking over the next 7 days to see where you fall at in these 7 and what you need to be changing. Number 1, I want you to start tracking your protein. How much protein should you be consuming, and start tracking, am I actually consuming that in the day? Number 2, I want you to start tracking your sleep. Am I getting quality sleep? Am I getting 6 to 8 hours of sleep? Where am I at on my sleep? Number 3, I want you to start tracking your steps. Am I getting that recommended 10,000 steps per day? Am I getting over that? Am I getting under that? Tracking these 3 things will have a huge impact on whether or not you're able to transform your body composition, and to start burning that fat and losing that weight. Comment transform if you want the structure, the coaching, and the accountability to fix this in our 8-week transformation program. And remember, don't just train to thrive. Let's go.